Oh, yes. Hello, everyone, and good morning. This is ECMG. It is 4:26 a.m. on September 30th, 2021, the last day of September. And yes, I am back. I know I've been away for quite a while, been on quite a hiatus. Basically, work has been kicking my butt. I've been working a ton of overtime. I do work for a school district, and there are all the students and the staff and the teachers, they've all returned. So it has been quite busy. And also, I am currently studying to get a certification in IT, and I've returned to going back to learning Japanese again. I'm extremely rusty, so please do not ask me to speak Japanese because I'm literally going to have to start again from square one with. I have my Genki textbooks. I have like the latest edition that came out August of this year, so I'm pretty psyched for it. And yeah, it's something I want to do on my own. I love the Japanese language, the culture, and also pop culture, definitely into video games for sure. So anyways, with that out of the way, let's get into this. So I noticed this article as I opened up a new tab on my Google Chrome browser on mobile. And it's from a website called bloodydisgusting.com. And basically they did an interview with the producer of Fatal Frame Maiden of Black Water, Keisuke Kikuchi. And I don't want to continue to say his last name because if I say it kind of fast, it's going to sound like an inappropriate word. So I'm just going to say the producer. So the Bloody Disgusting, or BD. So BD has interviewed the producer and just asking him questions. About, coming back with, especially with Fatal Frame Maiden of Black Water. It's funny. I wasn't aware that Maiden of Black Water was going to be on pretty much all of modern consoles. So it's like, wow, that's pretty crazy. I didn't expect that, actually. I thought it was going to be like an exclusive. Well, not an exclusive, but it was going to be on the Nintendo Switch, and that was it. So, that's on me right there. I have not been keeping up. Like I said, I've been busy. So, but yeah, as soon as I saw this little article right here on on Google Chrome for mobile, I don't know if anybody notices or if they have it on their page. When you open a new tab, there's these related stories that you can scroll down and you can like tap to see the article. So that's basically how I found this, and I'm glad I did because I am freaking hyped for this game. Honestly, I am tempted to purchase this for the PC because I know for a fact that the modding community is going to have a field day with this game. And also, who knows, maybe there'll be like cool costumes. I know there are going to be, pretty spicy costumes. I mean, come on, let's not kid ourselves, but I'm talking about like some cool costumes, maybe costumes from other gaming series, who knows? But no, also because, my PC can basically run the majority of modern games, and I think it would look absolutely gorgeous on my PC. And, aside from PC, I want to get it on the Nintendo Switch because they're saying that you can use you can use handheld mode. You can use the Switch like a camera or like the camera obscura. So that's one thing that I think I predicted in my previous video, talking about the fact that they need to bring the Fatal Frame series back to the Nintendo Switch. But just bringing it back overall, I think it's a good thing. Overall, I would like to say this is a very, very good thing that it's going to appear on all modern consoles, including Steam. That's going to get the game out there. It's going to get hopefully it'll get, proper recognition. The Fatal Frame name will get out there. Hopefully people will experience the game. And, at the end of the interview, pretty much, BD pretty much asked the producer if Maiden of Black Water is well received. It has been mentioned that we may see new Fatal Frame titles, but is there a possibility for older entries to get a re-release? So basically the producer was like, yeah, I know everyone's looking forward to that, but at this point we don't have any plans. So I mean, I would say that's par for the course. I don't think he can really talk about anything that's going on, if there is anything going on. But he did say if the title is well received or widely well received and they have the opportunity, there are several things they could do for the series. So it's an expected answer from the producer, you know what I mean? I don't think you can really expect him to like leak any information because I'm assuming he's got to keep quite hush about things. But another thing that's awesome that I just noticed is the Tokyo Game Show 2021. And Koei Tecmo is going to have their presentation. And let me see. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, so they are going to have a separate like timeline or time slot, I guess you could say, for Fatal Frame. So this is, I believe, in Japan time, because over here on the West Coast, the stream is going to play at like 5:30 in the morning, which is really early, but you know what? I honestly don't even care. It's on a Saturday, and I think I'm going to check it out. So yeah, from basically 8 o'clock to 8:30, Koei Tecmo Live and Tokyo Game Show 2021 online pre-show. I'm sorry, 8:40 to 9:20. Fatal Frame Maiden of Black Water Tokyo Game Show 2021 online special program. Beautiful horror. And the producer Keisuke Kikuchi will be featured in the stream. So hopefully we will hear news, perhaps, maybe an announcement of re-releases of the first three games. Man, it's just such a bummer. I would really like the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse to come out eventually and not just stay on the Japanese Nintendo Wii system. Because they say that's arguably the best Fatal Frame in the series. And unfortunately, I haven't really played it in its entirety yet. I played a little bit of it. But yeah, just, for sure, like Maiden of Black Water, I am definitely going to get it on PC. And you know what? I think I'll get it for the Switch as well, because it'd be nice to take it on the go, So, I'm going to get it for two different systems. Well, Steam isn't necessarily a console unless you have the what is it, that little Steam box, but even then, anyways, yeah. So aside from that, and I do apologize. I know I don't sound like super enthusiastic, but like I said, it's 4:34 in the morning, and I have to really keep my voice down because I have other people around me, neighbors and stuff like that. And unfortunately, these walls are not that well soundproofed, I guess you could say. So yeah, I just got to keep it a little low. But yeah, it's gonna be freaking exciting. You know what? Even at worst, even if it's just talking about the game that's gonna come out on the 27th, Maiden of Black Water, that's perfectly fine. I'm happy. And the fact that they're at least doing something to celebrate the 20 years, with new costumes and I think some other little things, I think that's really cool. I mean, at least they're acknowledging that it's been 20 years since the first game came out. So I'm happy about that. Now, what would be really awesome what would be like super amazing and probably the least likely is that they flat out announce a new Fatal Frame game and that it's gonna be on modern consoles. Yeah, so what I predict though, this before I end the video, because I don't want to make this too long, I will make a prediction. Where the Fatal Frame franchise goes from here, especially after the release of Maiden of Black Water, depending on the success, where they decide to go with with future entries, perhaps, or even re-releases or remasters or even remakes, depends on which system or systems sell the most copies of said game. So let's say, a bunch of people on the Nintendo side, they have a Switch. A ton of Switch players purchase the game, more so than any other console. I can definitely see them, perhaps leaning toward the Switch, with maybe re-releases. Now, in terms of a new Fatal Frame, I'd hate to say it, but I don't think the Switch would be the best system to showcase it, because, like I said, the Switch itself is great because it's like you're holding a camera obscura in your hand, and you can, like, the gyro sensors and everything, you can hold it, you could tilt it and stuff like that, you could turn it. But it's just the graphics, the visuals, the horsepower of the Switch is just not, I don't think it would be enough. I mean, maybe they can, but visuals aren't the be all end all. They're not like the top priority. So, I mean, I could see them making like a new Fatal Frame game that focuses on like the setting, the atmosphere, and the story. The story is really important. You know what I mean? And maybe they can squeeze like a lot of juice out of the Switch. Maybe, I don't know if they can work with certain engines like the Unreal Engine maybe, and who knows, maybe we'll see a visual improvement from Maiden of Black Water. Who knows? But most likely, if they do announce a new Fatal Frame, or if there will be, a new Fatal Frame in the game in the future, it's definitely going to be on more modern consoles, because I think they're going to want to step up the visual quality, because I think, the story is important, atmosphere is important, and the sound is important. Definitely the sound. As I mentioned in the previous video I made for, making the case for Fatal Frame series to come to the Nintendo Switch, sound is very important, and it just makes that's like one of the main things, if not the main thing that makes the game, the sound production. But the visuals are going to be significant too, because imagine what they can do with current technology, like how they render ghosts and how they appear, how they disappear, how they form. I mean, can you imagine? Like, holy crap! I mean, can you imagine like how the environments can possibly be, how you interact with environments and stuff like that? And the possibilities are just fantastic when you think about it. So anyways, I'm going to end the video right now. It is getting late, and I do have to go to bed, as I do have work later today. And I hope to get a little bit of studying in before I go to work, because I work afternoon to late evening. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And hopefully I can get this video out within the next half hour to an hour. You know what? I know I've been saying like I'm trying to get new videos out more often, but like I said, it's been difficult. I'm no longer gonna make any promises. If I can, then I'll do it, but of course I don't want to go too long without posting a new video, because I know it would be hard to like bounce back, you know what I mean? Or to get people to, possibly see or view your video, you know what I mean? Like, because of the lack of consistency. So I understand that. So I will try my best. That's all I can really say at this moment. What I would like to do is, for sure, October 27th, I'm definitely going to pick up the game on Steam. Definitely. That is for certain. And I'm going to play it. Now, whether I'm going to stream it, That depends. I have no idea. I'm going to have to test out OBS, and to make sure that everything runs smoothly, I'm going to have to use the NDI plugin with my second computer, see if everything runs smoothly. Hopefully it will. I could do a test stream maybe, and, stream during the weekend. So we shall see how that goes. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video and hearing me out. I really appreciate it. If you guys could give a like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified for future videos, that'd be fantastic. So yeah, once again, it's good to be back. It's good to make a video. I do apologize that there's not a little more editing involved. Typically I like to do a little bit of editing, adding some GIFs or some images that are related, that I feel can add to the video. But it's just, I kind of did this thing last minute. I wanted to kind of knock this out and get this out there like as soon as possible, because, it's already been like 2 days since the interview came out. So kind of want to stay on, current, I guess. So anyways, you guys have a good night or good morning. Peace out. Have a good one.